Hello and welcome back to Round 4 of the 2013 F1 season co-op session with myself and Esther Ben.
¿Cómo estás?
I'll have 2 of those and a sausage.
Of course, grazie. I was surprised to hear you say race 4 actually. For some reason I think I mentally blocked out race 3 and just decided it didn't happen.
Boo. Yeah, it wasn't our finalists, I don't think. I'm not sure. I can't remember.
It wasn't good for me. You did alright. I finished 19th, I think.
Oh yes, you got penalty galore, didn't you?
I did.
That
again.
was fun.
Can I just point out before we go any further?
Yeah.
Why is the current fastest lap holder Pedro de la Rosa?
2006, didn't he race here for McLaren? Oh, 2005, sorry. Yeah, I suppose because they've then limited down the engines to V8s or whatever it was.
Oh yeah, that would be before that happened, wouldn't it?
Yeah, because that was when he stood in for Montoya, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that'll be it. Sorry, just something weird. I was like, what?
In his HRT running round 5 minutes before it happened. Really?
Like I know usually at the end of a race, it's very rarely the race winner that has the fastest lap.
True.
Usually it's like Adrian, so it's usually a Force India I found actually. Fastest through the speed traps and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then they finished 10th or something stupid.
I tell you what, in the Drivers' Championship though, we need to sort out Rosberg because he's got 55 points and you're in 5th with 25. So we need to sort him out in our minute Caterhams.
Yeah. I've just found where the menu is. Thank you for reminding me of that. We're both ahead of Vettel though, and Webber. They've had a very bad start.
They've had a torrid time.
And we're 4th in the Constructors.
Yeah, Button only with 2 points as well. So it's been a very good start to the season, although the Caterham guys keep crying every time we finish. We've scored 43 points. That's considerably 43 more than you've scored in real life. Ever.
Yeah, and we've done it in 3 rounds.
Yeah.
And they've had 3 years.
Yeah. I feel that this deserves me to at least go out and get some booze for this evening.
I completely concur. With that in mind, should we do some qualifying while you're still
Let's do it. Yeah, because otherwise it's all downhill from there. Oh, I love that shot of...
Is it Perez and Grosjean for you?
No, I've got the shot of Monaco at night.
No, I've got Perez doing Grosjean. By doing, I mean overtaking.
What mod did you download? And if so, where can I have it? Oh dear.
Now, this is a track that neither of us particularly like, isn't it?
I prefer this version to the 2010 version, but no, I'm not a massive fan, and it's all down to that horrible brake turn brake. Cool.
Yes it is.
I cannot do it for toffee.
As I recall, we had a very bad time here last season.
Yes. I think we may have beat the back teams, but now we are the back team. Marussia, here we come.
I'm just having a look to see if any of my mechanics have... You've got that angry Italian referee as your race engineer. You know, the bald one with the bulbous eyes?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there he is, looking scary. He's cloned himself, and he is also my right front wheel guy. He's intimidating.
See, my right front wheel guy looks like... I can't remember his name, but he's in lots and lots of films like... like Hot Tub, Time Machine and things like that. It's all chubby.
God, yeah, I know. I can't think and do setup at the same time.
No, sorry, but yes, you can do spot the celebs. I like the fact that my left front man is trying just for men and trying some hair restorer, but it's clearly not working.
Oh yeah, I can see him. Yeah, he's got a bit of a patch coming through, hasn't he?
Thinning. And as a man who's got a receding hairline, I sympathise with you.
recently divorced robotic Asian man has gone. He's been cut.
Oh,
But I mean, he was damaging the atmosphere in the garage, as far as I'm concerned.
okay, so it's going to be dry throughout by the looks of it, and there's lots of straights. So I'm going to be brave and go 2 to the left. Right, sorry.
That's exactly what I've done.
Oh dear.
And haha, eat my dust. I'm out of the garage first this time.
What?
So enjoy my dirty air.
I can see all your people walking back to their little laptops actually. Which is good because they're still being animated and taking up positions.
They're not riding the ghost skateboard.
No.
That's weird. This track feels somehow different. Have they made some sort of change, or am I
No.
or am I driving the wrong way round it?
I think it I think it looks less dusty than what it has done before and more green because they've planted things now. Maybe that's why. I've noticed in this game as well, just whilst we was playing the first couple of seasons, that camber plays a greater deal in how you drive around stuff.
Yes.
Thinking of the corner at the end of Sector 1, I used to be able to dive into that in F1 2012 in second gear and pretty much carry the speed through it, and I'd always gain about half a second on the AI. Now I can't because it will swing me out wide because it's off camber.
I know from experience in 2012 now that using default setups is generally a spectacularly daft thing to do.
Yeah.
Because you're nowhere near getting the maximum potential of the car. But I haven't learnt enough about this game yet to be trusted to create a setup that isn't a default.
Oh my god! It's hooked on the curve. Yeah, no, I agree. And as someone who pretty much done defaults, or just moved one along or one back or something, that always done enough for me, just about. So I've always just stuck with it. I'm a lazy setup guy, which is why I'm always sucking when I race elsewhere. Oh, I tell you what has also disappeared for me. My recommended gears. That may cause me an issue.
Why has that disappeared?
I don't know, I might have to dive into the options and change it later. Oh! Yeah, because round we go at turn 1. Wait for everyone to go through.
I'm down 2 points, 2/10
Hey!
on the first sector against Hamilton. But I know I could go faster because I took the corner like a complete moron. Gutierrez just blocked me and I think he's got a penalty for it.
Great.
I believe when your character gives a hand signal, I take it as a sign that there's a chance the other guy will get a penalty. Because it must be context sensitive. You don't raise your hand every time you're close to another car. So it
or
must,
when you hit either.
So there must be a detection system for when it is appropriate to raise your hand like a gesticulating Italian.
Yeah, because I've just touched the back of Burr and neither of us have done that either.
I'm not using my curves through this lap very well.
No, and there's only really a couple of places where it makes sense to use it as well.
I can tell you our setup is wrong. I'm
Yeah.
bouncing off the limiter far too much into turn 1.
Oh. I'm going to be caught out by traffic now, that was crap, Simon. But we won't always have DRS, so that's not so bad.
Oh, that corner went like a dream. And a good dream, not that one where I'm the foreign secretary and Jeremy Paxman's pulling me a new one.
I don't want to have that.
I've had that twice, you know.
Probably because it's so now scarred in your brain.
Like, why am I the foreign secretary? And what is Paxman's problem with me?
Clearly you're getting information. Oh, Vern.
I might be about to break my qualifying duck.
Yeah?
This lap is going quite well. '13th, sold.
Hey.
I will take it. Now I have to go onto the lean and creep round, so I don't run out of fuel before I make it back to the pits. A little thing, and that is annoying some people with this game, is that they've removed the ability to jump to garage in single player.
Oh, no, you can.
Can you?
It's in session options because it took me a while to find it.
Alright, but I quite liked that.
Okay, yeah, no, it actually, if you do just wait the whole 15 minutes, the AI can't cheat as much. Because whenever you return back, suddenly people start putting in weird lap times. It was back to that old 2010 thing where it didn't feel like the times that the cars were actually doing for real was actually what was coming up on the board.
Oh no, I agree. I agree. In this game, as long as you're out on track or in the garage, it feels a bit more believable. Like you can hear a car cross the line and it reflects on the timing board.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, I would previously see both Force Indias drive past my garage, and then 20 seconds later, they both set a lap time.
Yeah. Oh my god. I am having the qualifying from hell.
My tyre wear seems quite passable.
Excellent.
I only got 3 laps on the options previously, and they're not even mildly tangerine-y.
I suppose that it's all braking zones, and it's not very long that you're actually in a corner, if that makes sense. So hopefully this will be less on tyre wear. Oh dear. At least I'm ahead of Bianchi and Chilton.
That's where you want to be.
I think you'll be leading the charge on this one.
I am getting out there. Oh, you've just pulled back in?
Yeah.
I can see your nose and you're blocking me from getting out.
Oh, sorry.
There we go. Curse you, Smith.
Anytime I'll be ahead of you in this one.
Oh, it's released me into traffic.
Oh, repairs complete. Okay.
You're being out-qualified by Esteban.
I'm staying on my scrub tyres as well because I'm quite happy with them. Right, Vettel, will you just go through? It's the only time I'm going to say that to you. And you.
He's pole at the moment.
Yeah, I was going to say he's raised his game for round 4.
Woke up.
Either that or there was a patch overnight to fix the issue that he was coming 13th every race. So you've played a little bit more single player, right, since we last recorded?
Not yeah, very briefly, yeah.
So can I ask you, what other bugs, if any, have you come across? Because I'm seeing lots of reports of quite wild and varied bugs that I have just not encountered at all. People have been reporting that you can't damage your car.
Oh no, you can damage your car.
You can definitely damage your car, or at least I can damage mine.
I quite like the damage actually because the nose cones chop off at various different places depending on how hard you hit someone. So you can lose your entire front wing and your start of your nose cone, and it actually cuts in properly. It looks like, or it feels like anyway.
I guess you did a bit of research into that, eh, Professor?
Oh yeah, purely in the names of making sure it was okay. So no, bugs. I would say AI not being clever enough to put on Some cars are trying to get through Q1 on one set of tyres, and when they're blatantly a second off the back of making it into Q2, they're not bothering to change back. Particularly with Jean-Eric Verne and Romain Grosjean. They're the two cars that are always out in Q1 with me at the moment, purely because they sit on the wrong compound tyres and get caught out. So I find that a bit weird because it just doesn't feel right. Apart from that though, and the fact that down at turn 1 I find it easier than normal to make up lots of positions, maybe?
Yes. But I don't know if that's a bug or if it's just...
Because we're taking advantage of it because we're not
Yeah.
playing it how it should be.
For me, there's an issue with cars moving off the racing line. Either to let through a faster car or to not drive into the back of you when you're braking.
Yes.
There's an issue with cars ramming me as well. Like, very clearly
Yeah.
turning into me
Yeah.
when we're alongside.
Yeah. If they're off the racing line, then yes, definitely.
Because they try and get back onto the racing line. And then the biggest issue for me is the ghosting. Because what
Yeah.
it means is you can't drive defensively, you can't block. You can't block the car behind you.
Yeah.
They'll just go right through you. And likewise, I hate to use the word immersion. God, I hate it, but it does break your immersion.
Yeah, no, it does, because then you're not playing the game properly.
Also, I know you've had the safety car,
Yeah.
but it seems to me that it's quite hard to activate it. I've seen some pretty big accidents happen just in our co-op playthrough that I figure would warrant the safety car coming out, and in both times it hasn't.
It depends if the car is stuck on the track or not. It doesn't matter if there's loads of cars out. If they're parked off the track, it doesn't seem to bring out the safety car. You have to have a car physically stuck on the track for it to come out, is what I'm gathering.
Oh, Jules Bianchi, you have ruined my qualifying. I dropped to 16th, where are you?
I think I was the one that dropped you. 14.
Just 1 minute.
Curse you, Smith.
Sorry.
Hopefully I can make it round and do one more pass.
It does take me a few laps to get my eye in on this one. I don't know why.
I still feel like I have no confidence in the car. Somehow. I always feel it's going to spin when it's clearly not going to.
Seconds left in the session.
I cannot do that double left to save my bacon. Anyone that's got tips on that double left, please write below.
Yeah, please do. Neither of us can do that right.
An ability to string up a whole lap together as well is quite shocking.
I drove the Sauber yesterday, Simon.
Oh yeah? How
Yeah.
is it?
We should have listened to the comments and gone Sauber.
Oh no! We wanted to be back
It's-
markers through and
It's
through.
better in every sense of the word better, and your visibility is better. Because you've got that stupid boxy aerial, or at least you're doing cockpit view,
Oh yes. Fifth.
which you don't have in the Sauber.
Oh.
Oh damn it, I forgot to open my DRS, well that's that lap binned.
Are you still on it?
Yeah, I'm
Sure.
still on track. Don't come and ride on board with me, because that's the only way to guarantee I will...
You've got smoke coming out the back of... Oh, no, unless it's just brake dust. No, it's
I was
brake
going to say,
dust.
please don't say that.
We're enjoying your scraping trail.
I'm out fuel.
Oh, I can see with the Oh, that's a shame.
17th, and you are way up. 5th. When did that happen?
That was on the very last lap. Pure
You're
fluke.
such a swine.
Swine.
I could have broken my qualifying duck there, but Jules Bianchi ruined 2 consecutive laps for me.
Boo. 5 seconds off the pace, Mr. Bianchi, and behind Max. You won't get re-signed for 2014. Oh, wait. Dill, you beat the Toro Rossos and Bottas. Which you must always say Bottas in capital letters, because that's all they talk about. That's how they do it on Twitter.
Oh well, let's get to the race. At least I can do my prime strategy.
Yeah, and that works out well for you.
It does. Now I'm being told off by
Same.
by Caterham. You're being
What
told
do you
off
want?
for 5th.
Yeah, I know. What do they want? What do they want?
There's a very Portal-esque soundtrack on the loading screen.
I wouldn't want you to crash. Oh dear. Still not finished Portal 2. Must get round to that.
You haven't? Oh man. I want to do a co-op with someone on that. We can do that at some point.
Oh, I don't know if I've got the PC version. I only got Steam. Oh no, because it gave you one and the other, I think, because you can log in on the PS3 one and play with Steam friends. So yeah, that's doable.
Right, let's set up a strategy here. Start on Mr. Primes. I'm getting really good, really good tyre wear, so I'm hit a lap.
Same, actually.
According to this, I can make primes last till the end of the race.
Yeah, I've got primes until options will let me go till lap 10. I'm going to chop it in half though with a 7.7. How are you thinking?
Good question, because like now, if it says the options will last that long, why would I want to spend so long on the primes? I'll come in then. God, lap 5 would be brave though, wouldn't it? And just minimise my time on the primes. Because going longer is not going to help me in this case, is it?
Potentially not, no.
So surely it's better to get my pit stop out of the way.
And then run in clear air and make hay.
Yeah. Well, I've already messed up my qualifying, so yeah. Diddle-dee-dee. I'll make options last 9 laps.
Okay. Alright, I'm going to do a half and half because I don't trust it. My tyre wear never quite makes it as long as it should do, so that should mean that I get 7 laps of good pace as opposed to like 7 of good and 3 on mediocre me sliding around.
Well,
like a
to be
bitch.
fair, I've just done outlap, 2 or 3 hot laps. Yeah, I've already done 5 laps on my options and they're not properly yellowy orange yet. Can't believe you got 5th.
Sorry.
This will not go unpunished. Is anyone else on the harder tyre? No, of course they're not.
Oh, you're so upset with that.
But again, why would they be? I expect everyone to go super long in this stint then.
That was so unplanned. Oh, let's let Rosberg up to 3rd. Bugs. Oh, Massa's 4th. How you getting on?
11th.
Oh, hey.
But Button has just spun me.
Oh.
I hope you get a penalty for that button. Oh, and Sutter's just gone straight into the back of me.
How's the damage?
I'm alright, he's out of the race.
Excellent.
And I'm down to 15th.
It's okay. That is
But
recoverable.
he's on the track and there's no safety car.
I'm still showing 22 people.
Oh, he completely stopped. Oh god, everyone's pulling away from me. And Ricciardo's got me down straight. This is not going to end well. Can't believe you're second. That's not because I don't believe you're good enough to be second, Simon. It's just that the disparity between our performance is bigger than it's been before.
I am so down with sometimes games suit people, like mods in R Factor suit people, and sometimes they really don't. Like, I do sim racing in in something called GPVWC, and this year's mod, I cannot drive for toffee, and I'm so much worse than what I normally am. I mean, I'm not great anyway, but I'm even worse than normal. And like 7 or 8 seconds off the fastest guy a lap, and I look terrible.
I've just got past Gutierrez.
Sorry, just to finish off my point, I was having a bit of a screen frame rate issue. But I'm several seconds off guys that I'm actually beating, playing exactly the same game but with a different modification of the car elsewhere, just because of how things suit people and some things don't.
But, you know, I feel good on this game overall.
Race officials have enabled DRS.
I just can't believe how slow I am.
So's getting away. Oh my god. That was a safer bet. Anyone that's thinking I was cheating. It's better to miss the corner entirely than attempt to go for it and launch over that curb.
Bottas had a good start, he's up to 12. Sorry, Bottas!
How do you rate him?
He's been a bit disappointing this year for me. And I wanted him to be good. I really wanted Williams to sort of find their groove and get rewarded for taking a chance on a rookie who's got skill rather than one who's got cash.
Do you think it's masked by the fact that it's a really uncompetitive car?
I'm not sure. Honestly, it's hard to say. In either case, I've just got past him.
Hey.
So I'm now up to 12th again, where I was where Button hit me. Somehow he's managed to stay in 11th.
He's got poo eating grin. Nothing sticks. He's Teflon.
Although being stuck behind all these cars has not done my tyres any favours. It seems a dirty air is simulated at least. I'm having an experience, Simon, where I'm like you from last year.
What do you mean?
My qualifying seems to go to pot, but my race pace is good and I'm catching people. which I wasn't before.
Great. Are you on the back of this Simon train?
No, but I'm gaining on it.
I am really struggling. Alonso's romping away.
How are your tyres holding out?
Satsumas?
Ooh,
I'm glad I've gone for lap 7. I really think that fuel plays a massive part in this because this car did not feel like this on lighter tanks.
no, it does. It definitely does. And the track rubber's in as well, unless it rains. That's why I'd like us to do it 100% at some point. One with where it rains in the middle and then dries up again. I think that'd be really, really quite entertaining.
We'll have to do like a one-off special.
Yeah, or maybe we could find some other YouTubers to drive against.
That'd be amazing. Let us know if you've got the game. I know Gamersaurus has. He's been commenting. I had a quick peek at his channel and he's busy doing a single player.
It's one of those games that I find really easy to watch, to be honest.
Hard not to watch with such gorgeous visuals. Oh my god.
Oh, is my webcam on again?
I wouldn't be watching that in public if it was your webcam.
Nor would I, mate. Man, every time I catch a glimpse of the end of the Simon train, it's snatched away from me.
Aww.
And I'm pitting this lap, which may turn out to be genius, or it may turn out to be the stupidest decision I've ever made.
You could go one more longer, it's not going to penalise you for it, will it?
I don't think so.
If you're catching the back of this.
We think the car ahead is keeping fuel back.
No, I've made a plan, I'm going to stick with it.
Well, I suppose actually in clear air, if I am holding these guys up, you're going to catch them anyway.
I got a raucous round of applause there for driving into the pits.
Way.
Something happened to Bottas, he stayed behind me during that pit stop. Oh no, I've come out behind Max Chilton.
You'll have him.
Warming my tyres isn't going as well on this. I don't know, I'm starting to think this was actually a smart strategy call.
Good. It's really... I struggle to find consistency around this specific circuit more than a lot of
More
the
than
other
any
ones.
other, right? I'm exactly the same.
I
I'm
wonder if-
braking earlier into that double left-hander, by the way, and it's helping me out quite a lot.
Yeah. I kind of glide in. Oh, Rosberg's in. And someone else as well. Oh,
What, in the
Alonso.
pits?
Yeah, Rosberg and Alonso have just gone in.
God, you're way further round than...
Try moving the brake balance to the rear.
they...
The car behind is on newer tyres than us, be aware.
How can Massa be on newer tyres than me? We all started together.
Maybe he had less wear.
I'm just delighted to see Massa in second. Oh, I'm not delighted to do that as a racing line, though. Go on, Massa, keep holding up Hamilton. Make my day.
Aha, beat Grosjean in the pit stops.
Yes. Grosjean.
Is he Swiss? Is he French? Not even he knows.
Pit in.
It's like a homeless Toblerone.
The car behind is a full second down on you.
Do you think Massa will get a seat next year?
Kind of hope not. It's not that I don't like him. It's just that I think it's time for F1 to stop holding on to veterans for too long. I mean, as much as I hate to say it, I don't want Button to retire, but I mean, he's next on the list, isn't he?
How long has he been in? 2000? He still seems so young.
He does, doesn't he? But he started really quite young, didn't he?
20.
Hamilton will go even longer, so will Vettel.
White line, we don't want a penalty.
Oh crap, I've lost out to Rosberg. Or have I? Oh no, yeah I
You
have.
have no more scheduled pit stops, so look after your tyres.
At least you can see Rosberg.
Alonso's the race leader.
Oh, that was me being pants on the pit on the final lap. I was spinning up the tyres and everything. I was glad I pitted when I did.
My strategy hasn't worked out for me quite as I'd hoped.
Come on, we know you can do it.
I've not lost any positions, but I have not gained some where I should have done.
It may come to you.
I'm trying to find out how far ahead of me Button is, but I've not had a
Whoa,
sector time from him
Rosberg.
yet.
Oh, DRS. I forgot DRS was there. Yes, back into second.
You've moved up to second.
Oh, the little
Place,
things in
push
life.
for the win.
Let's see if I can actually make it round this corner though. Oh yes, it's grip again. Oh, it's like Christmas. So he's going to muller me down the straight because he's in the second.
Okay, times are looking good. You're matching race pace.
If they'd done a classic track pack, not saying that they're going to, but if they did, from the 70s, I wonder what circuits I would go
Leave the
for.
car ahead. Have a lot of
If we're thinking that 70s, oh Rosberg. If you think that 70s Ferrari's coming out in a 70s track pack,
Good question.
was Reims done in the 70s? The old Hockenheim.
Yeah, that was there. I'm going to have to start managing my tyres better. Man, I'm not going to catch the back of this train. Even though they're on primes and I'm on options, it's just falling to pieces for me.
Oh no.
What position are you in at the moment?
Second. But actually, the train is falling apart. It's much more spread out than what it was pre-pit stop.
If you could trigger some kind of accident that was to take two cars at random out, I'd finish 10th, and that'd be a point.
Oh,
Just throwing it out there.
okay. Oh, Rosberg is so much faster than me. This may happen anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I'm faster than Grosjean in the first two sectors, and then sector 3, the entire way round, he's right up behind me. I think cars, underpowered cars, especially ones running default setup, suffer the most on tracks like this, where there's a lot of either wide open bends or long straights, and sometimes you just cannot compete.
Yeah. And I desperately try to treat them with respect as well, so I will only move the once. I will not do this online weaving that you get when you get onto a casual lobby room.
Oh god, yeah. No, I object to it on principle.
Someone's in the pits.
Oh good. One of the back marker cars.
Must be.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
It was completely on its own. That's why I was like, oh, someone's in there. In an autistic moment. Oh, leave my rear alone. Well, the train's coming back together. It's really funny because down at turn 1 they're all over me, and then they have to brake so much earlier, but I just brake my normal line. Such a disparity in setup. Doing my best Bernaldi.
Oh, Enrique Bernaldi.
What's he do these days, I wonder? Brazilian stock car, like every well-respected. Ooh. South African?
South American.
I keep seeing someone on my Facebook, who I do sim racing with, doing an online league, and he swears blind because he keeps posting the results that the two of the people in his online league is Rubens Barrichello and his son thrashes him every single race. They're always second and third on the podium, never winners, so it's just like art imitating life. But it's always son second, Ruby third, and we're all like laughing because it's like, oh, even in the games doesn't quite work out for you, Ruby.
God, yeah, your train is pulling away about half a second a lap.
No.
My tyres have started to fall off, so I really thought that was going to pay off. I mean, it's not done me any harm. I'm still exactly where I was.
Yeah. You got cars behind you particularly?
No, just Grosjean. Everyone else we've left for dust. Like, I'd be worried if it was a Williams hassling me like this, but as it's a Lotus, it's fine. I think that spin held up the traffic behind me for ages, and we just can't close the gap now. I'm lucky I didn't lose a lot more places when he spun me like that, because he did as well. But hopefully he gets a 10-second penalty, which might
play into your hands.
No, it's just about nursing my tyres till the end. And not letting Grosjean through.
I wish there was an AI spectator.
Me too. I wish there was a way that we could replay these videos, keep the commentary over them, but jump between different cars and different battles and make it a bit more entertaining for people. But they just don't seem to want to give us that kind of functionality, because then the temptation would be there not to buy next year's game, I suppose.
Yeah, I don't... It must be weird having to run a franchise, because you must think, well, we can't put it all in the eggs in one basket because we need to have stuff to then keep going for next year or something.
Yeah, basically you can't you can't make the game as good as it can be. Like, people keep asking for league functionality, but they will never ever get it, and it's not Codemasters' fault. They always blame Cody's, and they get such a panning, you know, and it's really, really unfair. I mean, it's clearly a company that loves F1.
Yeah.
I think that's apparent to anybody, right? And they
Yeah.
wouldn't purposely make a game to ruin F1's good name. What it is they're in the same position as the people who make FIFA or the people who make Madden, where they expect a big check every year in exchange for the license. And without the license, there's no game.
Yeah.
So I tell you what, like, if you go down the Steam forums, I've seen the word unplayable used to describe this game about 7 or 8 times, and it's like, well, it clearly isn't unplayable because we're doing...
You will never please anyone, though. I think it's because these games are designed to try and hit as much of a mass market as possible without alienating sims and casuals, and that is such a difficult knife edge to sit on that you'll have those people who are like, oh my god, that steering dial is just wrong. And you're thinking, really, in the grand scheme of things, is that going to be the thing that is going to stop you paying X amount of money to buy the game? And if so, you're not really the market that you're going for.
Well, I mean, the thing is like, whether you consider it realistic or not is kind of academic, because none of us have driven an F1 car.
Exactly.
No one knows what they really handle like. And they handle different year to year because of changes in the regulation, changes in design.
Yeah.
So just because it may not handle exactly how you anticipate it should handle doesn't mean it's necessarily wrong, and it doesn't mean learning to drive it requires any less skill or ability.
Exactly.
The problem is driving's such a competitive thing that any driving game brings out the competitiveness in everybody.
Yep.
And if they're not competitive, then they want something to blame.
Yep. And it's never, I've not worked out how to get the best out of it. It's always, that is wrong, that is wrong, that is wrong. It's blame culture, isn't it?
And the thing is, it'd be very easy for me to do that in the position I'm in right now, but the truth is I haven't figured out why I'm so slow. I'm feathering the throttle correctly. I have not spun once.
No, which is great. That's an improvement in itself.
Yeah. I mean, well, sorry, I have spun, but not through any fault of my own. Through being rammed by Jensen Button. And yeah, to me that is a big personal improvement. I've picked up some marbles on my tyres. That's the worst possible time because I have Grosjean intruding in upon me.
Oh, I can see. In fact, you're a ghost for me. That's just completely showing exactly.
Oh, he's got me.
No. Brake later, go around the outside, or dive on the inside of him before the apex.
Oh!
Like that.
Oh, I only got a warning. That's fine. I didn't mean to catch him there. Didn't mean to capture him.
So glad I got that on air.
Great race, just fantastic.
Amazing.
18 points.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Well done to you.
Well done to you. That was still an up the order.
Yeah, I feel bad now for hitting Grosjean. He went on the brakes just as I swerved to go around on the inside. A miscalculation, I promise. I don't condone knocking people like that.
I call it karma because of the amount of people he knocks.
I can't believe Jensen Button hasn't got a penalty for smashing into me.
Yeah, it's a bit naughty.
Because he did completely spin me around.
I wonder if there's ever be the function to have like a live steward, so that if you were doing like your own leagues but individual races, you could have someone appoint and remove penalties.
I think that would be an excellent feature, but again, it's too supportive for league racing, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, look! My first podium.
I'm being told off again, even though the guy said to me on the radio, 2 places outside the points, well done.
I think they've got split personality problem.
Yeah, he's got a personality disorder.
Well, that is Bahrain. Thank you very much, Ben.
Thank you.
And we'll see you again. Thanks for watching and subscribing. Please leave your comments below, and we'll see you for another video for F1 2013 Co-op.